What's up, guys? 1994 Toyota Super here, and I know it's been forever, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I got a review for you guys, and I'm hoping to start uploading some more more frequently. Um, Today's review is going to be on a bolt carrier group for an AR-15, and if you're wondering why I'm doing a review for an AR-15, it's because I don't know, I just decided, I've recently had a fond interest for AR-15s, so this is what I'm currently consumed on right now. I've just been working on this and basically putting all my money into it, but I'm happy with it. I'm liking the progress, so I'm hoping you guys can see it when it's finished. I'm probably going to do a review on the whole gun when it's finished, but if you guys would like to see, updated videos of the gun's progress, then yeah, I can do that too. But yeah, so anyways, let's move on to what this video is mainly about. Okay, so this beauty is a 762 Industries nickel boron coated bolt carrier group. I'm really excited with this one because this is probably the most high quality part I've bought for my gun, and I mean all the other parts that I've bought for my gun are pretty much standard parts, and this is a really nice upgrade for anyone that even already owns an AR-15. And so yeah, I'm gonna go into some details with you guys, and I guess just talk about the basics. I got a little list here of the specs and everything, so I'll go through that with you guys, and maybe you guys will gain some information on how great this bolt carrier group really is. So I guess what I'm going to start off with is, top to bottom. As you can tell, almost everything is nickel boron coated. So, I mean, it's a very smooth, extremely smooth actually. Now, I did oil it, but when it came, it wasn't oiled, and it still felt so smooth. It felt like it came, soaked in oil. But what's crazy is when you actually touch this, when it's dry, it's so smooth it actually feels like it's oiled, and then you rub your fingers together and they're dry. So I found that really interesting, and after I got some oil on this, it's so much more smoother. It's crazy. I can't even really explain how smooth this really is in words. I just gotta say 762 Industries did a great job on this bolt carrier group. This one is for a 5.56, 223 stuff. So, and they also do 308 bolt carrier groups, so they got that option and variety. I'm trying to get zoomed in here so you guys can see a little better. Alright, so as you can see, the gas key is properly staked. Basically, if you're a first timer like me, do your research, but I'll try to give you a couple tips throughout this video. But anyways, one of the things you always want to make sure when you get a bolt carrier group is make sure the gas key is staked. If it's not staked, these screws can back out and you can have some serious damage caused. But 762 took care of that. Everything's properly done. Tripod's really weird right now. Okay. On the lower portion, it is sealed, which from my research I've seen where some bolt carrier groups are not sealed on the bottom here. and it really helps a lot to have this. It not only reinforces it, but it also keeps any foreign objects from getting in there and messing with the fire pin's movement. On the back, the rear mass, it's an M16 style rear mass, and it's it's basically the style of the mass. It's like a standard style. And basically you can tell when it's a standard style when both top and bottom cuts here are even. And then there's also bolt carrier groups. They're called enhanced bolt carrier groups, where the lower portion here will be cut back to about here. And I guess that's for weight saving and stuff like that. So, but I really like the look of this one, and everything seemed to look just top notch. So I'm super satisfied with this one. So I'm going to read off a sort of a spec sheet. It's basically the specifics for this bolt carrier group, so you guys can get an idea. And I'm also, I'm going to list their link in the description, so you guys can go check it out for yourself. They got some great products, and especially for the price that this goes for. Typically, nickel boron coated group like this is quite expensive, and I got this. It was on sale on their website for $179, and it was $192 shipped. And I gotta say, I'm extremely pleased, because every other bolt carrier group I was looking at the time, I couldn't afford anything over $200, and this happened to fall perfectly in that category. And I gotta say, for $200, at least in the $200 range, I think this is absolutely the best bolt you could possibly, or a bolt carrier group, sorry, that you could possibly buy for your AR-15 if you're on a budget like I was. And I mean, even beyond $200 budget, I think this bolt carrier group falls in to the highest order of bolt carrier groups. This is top of the line. But anyways, I'm gonna read off some specs to you guys. This is off of 762 Industries website, so you guys can see. Alright, so the bolt itself is a 9310 steel, MPI tested, case hardened, nickel boron coated, and the only thing that's not coated on this bolt is the extractor. Here comes my dog. Basically, the extractor is heat treated, dual nested extractor springs, which is pretty cool. And the carrier itself, which is, let me get a little more zoomed out here. I'm sort of looking at this list so you guys can. Alright, the carrier itself is a mil-spec 8620 steel stacked with original Colt mil-spec screws, heat treated, nickel boron coated, full auto rated. So that's pretty nice. If you guys out there have, full auto rifles, you can rest assured that this can handle it. Everything, I have to say, I have to admit that I don't build these rifles on a daily basis. I don't have a career of this. So, I mean, it is my first rifle. However, I would stand by this company. I mean, every part of it, like, even if you're not experienced in the gun world, anyone can tell that this is, this is quality. When you hold it, everything just feels just right. So that's pretty much the assembly right here. Actually, I want to try to get some detailed shots for you guys so you can sort of see how nice the quality is. I mean, it's when I opened this thing, I was amazed. You know, for the price, it's amazing. Now this bolt carrier group retails at $240. That's that's obviously not on sale, but I'll say that if this wasn't on sale and it was for $240, I wouldn't even hesitate if I knew the quality. You know, I mean, whenever you're online, you can't necessarily see the quality, but yeah, I gotta say this is definitely worth the retail price. You know, I mean, every aspect of this bolt carrier group is nice. So I figured what I can do for you guys is I'll go ahead and take it apart slightly. I'm not gonna completely 100% disassemble it, because I don't feel like doing that with trying to work the camera too. But anyways, I'm gonna remove the bolt for you guys, and so you guys can see a little better. So anyways, I'm gonna use, it's basically a little Allen for my RC car, but it fits perfectly to remove the pin that holds the firing pin. So basically, gently, I'm just gonna gently push that out. Make sure the bolt isn't like too hard, because then you're not gonna get it out. Anyways, the pin itself is like a cotter style pin. It's not coated, but that doesn't really matter in my opinion, because this isn't really moving. This is just retaining, so doesn't really need to be coated. On the 308 version, it comes with a pin. It's more of a pin. It's not like a cotter pin style one like this. It's just a pin that's also coated. But yeah, anyways, firing pin. I know it's a little out of focus right now, so I'm gonna try to fix that for you guys. I got no autofocus. You can see the firing pin. I got hair all over the place. My dog's just crazy right now. Yeah, I mean, you can see how nice the quality is of all the products. Internally, it did come lubed, so that's always nice, because you can just literally drop this right in and go firing. Let's get some better focus. There we go. Okay, and now the cam roller, literally just twist it. Should fall out. It's also coated. Sorry about the focus, everyone. Alright. And this should pop right out. So, I'm going to try to give you guys a nice close-up here. They did have it nicely lubed. You can tell everything on the bolt is extremely nice. It's got a very smooth feeling to it, so it's not going to have any excessive friction issues or anything like that. You can see I'm trying to get you guys some detail so you can at least see. But I mean, they've done an excellent job with these parts so far. From what from disassembling this, there are only a couple parts that are not coated, so I'll go through that again with you guys. The extractor itself is not coated, but that's fine. I mean, all the parts that are not coated, they don't have to be. They'll be fine without it. The retaining pin and the gas key Allen screws are staked and not coated, but that's fine. These are parts that aren't moving all the time. Obviously the extractor is, but that's not really gonna hurt it if it's not coated. Everything is amazing. And on the inside, I'm gonna try to get you guys a decent view of the inside. Obviously it's kind of hard to get that inside view, but I mean, for the most part, I'm sure you can see how nice everything is. And it's so nice that it's almost like you can just put this on a shelf and it's artwork. I'm very pleased. I'm very happy to do my first AR-15 build with this product, because they've just reassured me that my rifle will function nicely. Let's see, my memory card's got about 3 minutes left. I guess what I can do is try to get this assembled. I don't necessarily have to have it assembled to test it in the receiver, but I figure why not? I'll try to get it focused a little better. But yeah, I mean, they're pretty easy to assemble. Just gotta be gentle. You don't want to force anything. Make sure the firing pin's lined up. And that's that. So with bolt carrier assembled, you can see it's pretty simple, and it looks nice. So anyways, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it into the receiver and show you guys how nice this really looks. And it fits great. I mean, right when you slide it in, it just feels nice. So, and I mean, not only is it, it functions well, but it also looks well. So, and there you go. Now, to me, that looks amazing. I mean, the typical bolt carrier groups, they look nice and all, but I gotta say, the nickel boron coated, it's great. I love it, and I tested it earlier with my with 2 rounds. I tested 223 rounds and then 5.56 NATOs, and it did great. I mean, it didn't have any cycling issues or anything. It tossed them right out of there with no issues. So yeah, I mean, if you're doing an AR-15 build, I would highly recommend this this bolt carrier group. Extremely nice people. Fast shipping. I ordered this Friday and it came in Tuesday, which is almost unbelievable to me. And just looks damn good. I mean, look at that. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank 762 Industries for being so fast and prompt about it, and having such great products. I hope to do more business with you guys in the future, and thanks for watching, everyone.